Today, the topic is Kerberos Authentication Protocol. It is a network authentication protocol for client-server application. Kerberos is a computer network authentication protocol which works on the basis of tickets to allow nodes communicating over a non-secure network to prove their identity to one another in a secure manner. It is developed at MIT in the mid of 1980s. It uses trusted third-party authentication scheme. It represents an authentication service based on symmetric key encryption and on a key distribution center KDC, which is trusted third party. It requires that each client proves its identity. It does not require user to enter password every time a service is requested. Kerberos with three heads, that is authentication, authorization and accounting. Authentication confirms that the user who is requesting services is a valid user of the network. Authorization is the granting of specific type of services to a user based on their authentication, and the accounting is the tracking of consumption of network resources by users. Why Kerberos? The Kerberos authentication service provides a trusted third party authentication to verify users' identity. It helps the user to prove its identity to the various services and vice versa. The Kerberos protocol is designed to provide reliable authentication over open and insecure networks where communication between the host belonging to it may be intercepted. Authentication is a key feature in multi-user environment. Sending username and password on the network is not secure. Each time a password is sent in the network, there is a chance of interception. Here, the problem is cannot trust workstation to identify their users correctly in an open distributed environment. And for this, the solution is building elaborate authentication protocols at each server. A centralized authentication server is the Kerberos, is the trusted authority. Terminology. The key distribution center is the main component of the Kerberos. It makes the use of trusted third party term as KDC, which consists of three different components, that is authentication server, ticket granting server and database. Authentication server verifies users during login. Ticket granting server issues tickets to certify proof of identity, and database contain information about user and services. KDC maintains database of secret keys. Next component is the client workstation. The client workstation is the user or client whoever wants to access network. Next component is service server. The server offering services such as file sharing, application programs. The next is the session key. It is a secret key between user and services. And the next is the tickets. It is issued by authentication server and encrypted using secret key of service. Architecture. Architecture of Kerberos consists of following components are the client KDC and the service server, and has three main exchange: authentication service exchange, ticket granting service exchange, and client server exchange. In Kerberos, each user has complete control on its workstation, but the workstation cannot be trusted completely to identify its users to the network services. It helps the user to prove its identity to various services and vice versa. Users' symmetrical cryptographic algorithms can be used. Same key is used for encryption as well as decryption. Now we can see the working of Kerberos. Kerberos operates by encrypting data with a symmetric key. When working with the encryption key, the client details are actually sent to the key distribution center instead of sending the details directly between each computer. To request a service from each server, the client goes through three phases of authentication. Among these, the phase 1 is the client requests a ticket from the Kerberos. Kerberos grants the ticket and session key. The ticket is issued for requesting other tickets for various services. Tickets conveys the identity of the client to the server. The session key is used for conversation between the client and the server. And in the phase 2, the client uses tickets of the phase to request a ticket from ticket granting server for a specific service. And in phase 3, the client presents the key to the server for the service. How does Kerberos work? This is overall view of how Kerberos work with different steps. Consists of initial authentication and using TGT. Initial authentication consists of two steps, that is authenticate and receive TGT, and using TGT request service ticket, service receive service ticket and get service. Now we can see a more detailed look on how does the Kerberos work. Kerberos protocol used for client server applications. On most computer systems, your password is used to prove your identities, but anyone knowing your password, which is not good. Therefore, it is necessary to prevent anyone from eavesdropping on your password on insecure network. And at the same time, it is also necessary to provide a means of authenticating users to use only service anytime. This can be done with Kerberos, which is designed for two purposes, that is security and authentication. Here we are considering two different components, that is client and server. Suppose a client wants to access a file server, but Kerberos, the client must be verified. KDC includes two different servers, that is authentication server and TGS, that is ticket granting server. It also consists of database server, clients verified through trusted third party, that is a KDC. We can understand the working of Kerberos with three different steps. Among these, the step number 1 is client verified through trusted third party. Client request is partial encrypted with secret key, that is his password. He just uses it as encryption key. When authentication server gets the client's request, it will retrieve his password in a database based on its user ID and his password as a key to decrypt his request. Remember, his password is shared secret key between authentication server and the client. After verifying the client, authentication server sends back a ticket called ticket granting ticket TGT encrypted with another secret key. After in the step number 2, after the client gets encrypted TGT, he sends it to ticket granting server along with his request like I want to accessible for file server. When TGS gets the TGT, it decrypts the ticket with the secret key shared with authentication server. Then TGS issues the client a token which is encrypted with another secret key. This third secret key is shared between TGS and the file server. Then the client sends the token to the file server. And in the step number 3, when the file server gets the token, it encrypts the token with secret key shared with TGS. The token is like movie ticket with which a person can uh, go to a theater to enjoy a certain movie at certain time on a certain day. Like that, the file server allows the client to use its resources for a certain period of time according to the token. Thank you.